नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू एसबीआई सिक्योरिटीज मॉर्निंग पॉडकास्ट। इस पॉडकास्ट में हम डिस्कस करेंगे की लेवल्स और बात करेंगे मेन सेक्टर्स के बारे में जो कि फोकस में है। शुरुआत करते हैं ग्लोबल मार्केट अपडेट से। आफ्टर अ हिस्टोरिक सर्ज ऑन वेडनेसडे, यूएस मार्केट्स रिवर्स शार्पली ऑन थर्सडे, रिफ्लेक्टिंग heightened volatility in recent sessions. Despite the steep correction, all the major indices remain well above their recent swing lows. Thursday's sell-off was largely driven by renewed concerns over escalating US-China trade tensions, which weighed heavily on the investor sentiment. The Nasdaq plunged 4.19%, the S&P 500 fell 3.46%, and the Dow dropped 2.50%. Going forward, the S&P 500 faces immediate support in the 5,130 to 5,100 zone, while the 5,370 to 5,400 range remains a key resistance area. The Brent crude tumbled by 3.51% on Thursday. Currently, it is trading much below their crucial moving averages, which is a bearish sign. Going ahead, the zone of 66 to $66.3 will act as an immediate hurdle. The US 10-year Treasury yield recorded its steepest weekly gain in the recent past, signaling a significant shift in investor sentiment. The sharp rise reflects growing concerns over persistent inflationary pressures. The surge in yields also suggests a potential reassessment of risk across global markets as investors weigh the implications of tighter financial conditions on economic growth and equity valuations. The US dollar index extended its decline, currently hovering near the 100 mark, which was its lowest level since July 2023. A sustained move below the 99.5 level could trigger a further downside towards 98.9, followed by 98.5 in the short term. Talking about Nifty's view on the weekly expiry day, the benchmark index Nifty traded within a narrow range of just 115 points, which was the lowest intraday range since February 27. On the daily chart, it formed a small-bodied bearish candle, reflecting indecision and a lack of strong conviction from both the bulls and bears. आगे बढ़ते हुए गैप अप ओपनिंग को देखते हुए 22,960 टू 23,000 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक इमीडिएट हर्डल बनेगा। अगर इंडेक्स 23,000 के लेवल के ऊपर सस्टेन करता है तो हम 23,200 लेवल तक एक शार्प अपसाइड रैली देख सकते हैं, जबकि डाउनसाइड पे 22,640 टू 22,600 का जोन एक इमीडिएट सपोर्ट बनेगा। On the derivatives front, the April futures dipped by 0.67%, while the combined open interest of the current, next and far series also dipped by 0.88%. The 22,500 strike has a significant call open interest, followed by the 22,600 strike. On the put side, the 22,400 has a substantial open interest, followed by the 22,300 strike. For the weekly series, OIPCR is at 0.74, while it is 1.07 for the monthly series. Talking about Bank Nifty has been oscillating near its crucial moving averages since the last two trading sessions. आगे चलते हुए गैप अप ओपनिंग को देखते हुए 51,000 टू 51,100 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हर्डल बनेगा, जबकि डाउनसाइड पे 50,500 टू 50,400 का जोन एक इमीडिएट सपोर्ट का काम करेगा। Talking about Sensex view, the benchmark index Sensex also traded in a narrow range of 430 points, which was the lowest daily range in the recent period. This shows a lack of conviction from both the bulls and bears. आगे बढ़ते हुए गैप अप ओपनिंग को देखते हुए 74,900 टू 75,000 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हर्डल बनेगा, जबकि डाउनसाइड पे 74,000 टू 73,900 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सपोर्ट का काम करेगा। On the derivative front, the weekly futures dipped by 0.61% and the open interest of the current series has surged by 1.52%. The 74,000 strike has a significant call open interest, followed by the 74,500 strike. On the put side, the 73,500 has a substantial open interest, followed by the 73,000 strike. The OIPCR is at 0.87. Talking about the key market indicators, the volatility index India VIX surged by over 5% on Wednesday. Currently, it is hovering at elevated levels, signaling sustained market volatility. Notably, VIX remains above both its short and long-term moving averages, a sign that market turbulence may persist. The advanced decline ratio largely tilted in the favor of decliners. Talking about the key sectors, the Nifty FMCG index has surged above its 100-day EMA for the first time since February 3, which is a bullish sign. Additionally, the daily RSI has moved above the 60 mark, reinforcing positive momentum. These signals suggest that the index may extend its upward move in the coming trading sessions. Apart from this, banking and financial services are likely to outperform in the short term. while on the other hand, Nifty IT, Metal, Realty are likely to continue their underperformance in the short term. Talking about the FI/DI data, the FI is sold to the tune of 4,358 crores, while the DI is bought to the tune of 2,976 crores. The FI's long short ratio for index futures is at 21.59, as on a net basis, they sold 6,706 index futures. So that's a wrap of today's edition of podcast. Thank you for listening. Do tune in tomorrow for more such market updates and insights.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.